So Edna, can you tell us a little bit more about, with your coaching business, tell us a little bit more about the types of people you help and how you help them and some of the typical results maybe your private clients get?
Sure. I started my coaching program because people were always asking me how we built our portfolio so quickly. So I initially invited a few people out, just my basement, and I told them what mastermind I belonged to, and that I was starting my own mastermind, and wondered if they would be interested in joining. So one of the things that I find is, first of all, most of them stay with me into the multi-year program. The good education there, but the masterminding is huge. And that, again, I got from the Think and Grow Rich book. Pulling minds together who can think outside the box together. And it is absolutely, it's fun. It's fun to be around people like that. And the results that they're getting, well, like you said earlier, the group of them now own over $100 million worth of real estate. I can show people how to skip the whole fix and flip a house, get myself a second job thing, and work towards passive income long term. So they can do it part-time. It's not something that they have to give up a job and do. They can do investing in apartment buildings part-time. Right. And I've got students that, I'll give you an example of these two 20-year-olds that are working with me right now. They started with me in May. They own a 12-unit apartment building, cash flowing about $5,000 a month, and they're going to take possession of two more this month, very, very similar. And they're 20 years old. They still live at home. They don't have a mortgage. They have car payments. They had a job. They actually decided that they wanted to be full-time real estate investors. They asked their parents for help. They said, "You're paying for education for other family members. This is going to be my education." So, and I thought that was brilliant. So I'm helping people buy apartment buildings with other people's money, 20-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds. And it's so exciting to see when the lights come on that, oh my gosh, I can do this, as opposed to maybe buying one house a year or something like that.
Right. Excellent. So do you have one specific success story that you can tell us just quickly?
Well, you know what? They're a great success story, but I'll tell you about another one. Two brothers actually started with me last fall, and they met and bought their first apartment building from another member of my mastermind. The other member was from Saskatchewan. These two fellows were from Manitoba. And they were wanting to downsize their portfolio outside the province because they had bought a resort in Roatan. And so they met at the event, at the mastermind, and within a few months, that transaction happened. And they got in with none of their own money. They got a vendor take back from the seller, which is so cool. We always tell people that get a vendor take back whenever you can. So within that one was maybe within 4 months of starting that they bought their first 30-unit apartment building. And just one more, just for quickness. I had a teacher start with me this spring. And he said, "Okay, I'm off the summer. I need to fast track your program." So he actually got my 90-day to 5K program. And instead of getting it once a week, we made a deal that as soon as he got his homework back to me, I'd send him the new week. And he was okay with listening to the recordings. You know what? Within 6 weeks of starting, he had bought 2 houses with investors. And he had properties before, but he hadn't used other people's money. $1,100 a month cash flow within 6 weeks of joining.
Wow, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So Edna, you have an event coming up really soon. So can you tell us a little bit about your event? I know I've already posted the link in the comments section for anybody who's interested. But can you tell us a little bit about the upcoming event and who should be attending, who you have coming in for speakers, maybe just a couple of the top speakers you have coming in?
Sure. So the event is March 27th, 28th, and 29th, right at the end of the month, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And some of the speakers I have coming in are, I have Barry McGuire, he's a lawyer out of Alberta who does agreements for sale. So I'm very excited. And we bought apartment buildings under agreements for sale. But Barry has a very unique way of teaching it. And one of them, I'm a selfish person. I invited him because I really want to learn from him. So him and his wife are going to be there. That one I'm really excited about. I'm also in another course right now about learning how to buy businesses without your own money. And so I wasn't able to get the speaker to come in. He's from the UK. He tried, but he had conflicting times. So he's going to do a recording and then have a live Q&A with the group. So I'm excited about that. And then plus I have a couple people who are coming and we're talking strictly on mindset, because the whole theme this time is about mindset, because I really believe, especially if you're dealing with investor money, that your mindset has to be right and strengthened and stronger. And so the theme is mindset. I have a couple mindset specialists coming in to speak and show us how to really master that. And so I'm really excited. We've got about 15 different speakers. We've got about 20 different booths that are going to be there where people will have the ability to still work with any of these people if they want to, if they're interested. It's going to be a very interesting lineup. We've had great feedback and response from the events that we put on.
Excellent. So Edna, I want to thank you very much for being on the show and joining us and sharing your message with us today.
Well, thank you very much for having me, John. It was my pleasure.
Excellent. And for everybody else, just stick around. I'll be right back with some closing remarks. Well, thanks for joining me on today's John A. McCabe Show, where we work with entrepreneurs, business owners, authors, experts, and speakers get seen, get heard, get noticed anywhere, anytime, on any device. Now, also known as the Authority Acceleration Blueprint. Now, if you're someone who's looking to take your business to the next level and want to get some coaching advice, why not apply to be a guest on today's show? Now, for most entrepreneurs, we want to create a life of our own, create our own path, and do what we can to reach our own desired outcome, which is generally freedom. Freedom to choose what we want to do, when we want to do it, and with whom we want to do it. A life that's full of options and choices, where we worry less about money and more about the quality of time that we spend with others. Now, a great way to make that happen is to leverage other people's knowledge, time, and skill sets. Step one to reaching our freedom life is to realize that you can't do it alone. Working with a coach or being involved in masterminds is a great way for entrepreneurs to move their business forward. Now, a coach can help you shorten the time frame to get you from where you are to where you want to be, while being part of a mastermind is meant to bring entrepreneurs together, all with the goal of helping each other move forward with their business. Now, the second step to creating the life you envision for yourself as an entrepreneur is to implement systems into your business so you can streamline your operations, leverage systems, and free up your time to focus on your family, having fun, and the highest leverage activities in your business. You know, the activities that get you the biggest return on your time invested, the ones that truly make you money. Now, sometimes we just don't know what systems we need, how to implement those systems, or even have the time to find out what is needed. Now, working with a coach or consultant that understands, uses, and specializes in systems that can streamline your operations can help save you time, aggravation, and make you a lot more money. Now, for example, having a system or strategy that allows you to leverage just 15 hours of your time into enough repurposed content to get you seen, get you heard, get you noticed anywhere, anytime, on any device is a great example of leverage. Now, just imagine a system where you invest just 15 hours of your time, and the end result is you're a #1 best-selling author. You have enough content that's going to get you seen, get you heard, get you noticed anywhere, anytime, on any device. You have a successful podcast. Now, it's automatically attracting more attention, giving more value, and generating more leads, which enables you to attract an abundance of paying customers. Now, this is also known as the Authority Acceleration Blueprint. Now, to find out more about the Authority Acceleration Blueprint coaching program or mastermind, then contact me via my website at johnamccabe.com or connect with me through my show's Facebook page. Now, again, thank you for joining us on today's show, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's show when I have another great guest on discussing their business and accelerating their authority. So have yourself an amazing day, and I look forward to seeing you again real soon.